and enhancing their performance.
Yes, sir. Sir, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, and we can hear you and see you.
Sir,
And do you need Om also to permissions to share, or I think he's there as well. Okay, fine. Okay, so you can please start.
yes,
You
sir.
have I give you a a warning 15 minutes from now. You have 20 minutes for you.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. Thank you very much, sir. So, a warm good morning to everyone present here. I am Om Makwana with my friend Harshav, and we both are here to present our project, which is completely based on Python, a Python-based dashboard to assist athletes in analyzing and enhancing their performance. It's not completely based on athletes, but it also helps normal people who wants to run, walk, and analyze their performance. This project is made by me, Harshroff, and our mentor, Dr. Kiran Trivedi sir. Let me tell you that Dr. Kiran Trivedi sir is not just a professor, but also a bicyclist athlete who used to collect their data from past 7 years and on the daily basis. We all are from the Vishwakarma Government Engineering College, Ahmedabad. Now let me take you towards the introduction part of the project. As we all know that everybody wants to stay fit in daily life, and fitness plays an important role in human life. We have all listened the proverb, health is wealth. But some of the professional athletes who don't only want to stay fit, but always take there what they are doing. This helps them to improve their performance and eliminates mistakes. So for that we have come up with the idea of creating a dashboard which helps athletes to give the detailed analysis on the minute basis, second basis, when they are running, when they are bicycling, or when they are walking. For creating the project, we have the data of a bicyclist for last 7 years. It's more than 2,500 rows. For that, we have created a dashboard completely based on a Strava data. The dashboard includes activity-wise analysis like running, walking, or skipping, or stairs. Also, give the analysis of monthly-wise, yearly-wise, and weekly-wise with the help of interactive graphs. A user can choose the module of the graph, and then they can see their analysis in the interactive form. It also includes maps and many other things. As we all know, data is an important part of our any data science project or data analysis project. For that, we have started with data acquisition, for which we have used the app called Strava. Strava allows user to download their activities in the zip file format. Some of them are not familiar with Strava, let me tell that Strava is a worldwide app which helps athletes who wants to go to the Olympics to collect their data and show the statistics of the data. The data we have generated from the Strava includes original file format, all the activities in the original file format. And then it includes a GPX folder, which includes all the GPX data, live GPX data, and all the saved GPX data, which a user use when the Strava collects, when it has to store the data, and some of data which is stored in CSV file formats like comments, relative effort, speed, distance, and many other things. Available data structures of Strava includes zip folder which includes photos, folder of GPX file format, and CSV file format. In CSV file formats there are comments, context, clubs and events, current settings, and relative effort. This PPT is taken from the Strava source. I hope you can see from here. Okay, sorry, it's not visible because of this box. Okay. Okay. This PPT is been sourced from this slide is sourced from the Strava support form. Let me take you to the data processing part. In data processing, we have mainly used three libraries: Panda, NumPy, and SciPy. Panda is used for data cleansing and filtering process. As you can see on this side of the PPT, there is a CSV column which includes the activity ID, activity date, activity type like ride, walk, or morning ride, morning walk, that type of ride, time taken, distance, relative effort, then activity gain, file name like GPX file format, athlete weights, bike weights, ellipse time, moving time, and many other things. As we both are cyclists from when we have to create this project, we have started cycling using the Strava data, and we have faced some issues like GPS, file leak, and many other things. For that, we have started removing the lips by using the CSV file and coordinating with the GPS file. With the GPS file, we downloaded the latitude, longitude of the data in a CSV file format, and then we taken out the lip from it and added the generated data. Like we have generated the data from the GPS file by taking the instance of every 5 latitude and longitude. We have add 5 meter distance because there is in some GPS file user pause the recording and then start again after 5 minutes. The 5 minutes lip is more for an athlete who is wanted to track their data. For that, after the cleansing part, we have used the mathematical and scientific functions with the help of NumPy and SciPy. Both the libraries has helped us very well because we have to track a distance and speed and time and give the athlete a best ride or a best walk or a best run. So we can't give like assume ride or assume this base assume the best ride. So we have to take the speed, distance, and time in a particular manner, and if it's for miles, it's for kilometers in a particular format. After that, we have jumped towards the dash libraries, which help us to plot the interactive graphs and format in a dash form. Like in data science projects, storytelling is an important part. So we have used dash to interpret the information in an easily understandable manner with interactive graphs. I will like Harsh to present the live dashboard. Before that, I will want to show the gallery of a dashboard which looks like this, which includes activity ID, ride details, and route details. For deep down of the dash, present for the deep presentation of the dash, I would like to request Harsh to present a dash. Harsh.
Hi, Harsh, can
Hi,
you share your
is my
screen?
screen visible?
Yeah. Yes, it is visible now. Thank you.
Okay. So this is the activities.csv file, which includes the all the data downloaded from Strava. So the first column is activity ID. It is an unique number for every ride.
You
Second is
can
activity.
maybe try to zoom in a little if you want to show the details. If you don't,
Yeah.
you can sort of.
So second column is activity date and time. So the date on which the activity is done and the time of the activity, which is 4:41 a.m. for this particular ride. Activity type, it is showing ride because it is a ride. If athlete has done walking, then it will show walk, etc. Elapsed time. This time is in minutes. Sorry, this time is in seconds. My bad. Then distance in kilometer, relative effort, commute, if it is commute or not. Then activity gear. So as you can see, some columns are blank and some rows are also blank. So let me just zoom out. So elevation low, elevation high, and elevation gain loss. So
Sorry to disturb you, but
yeah,
just to let you know, you have 10 minutes remaining, including Q&A.
okay, thank you. So these columns are for elevation. The elevation means the your level above the sea level. This is the sample of one GPX file. So GPX files are basically the XML files, and it includes everything about your ride details. So first of all, we have name of the ride. So it is morning ride. Then actual part of GPX file starts latitude, longitude, elevation, and time. So as you can see, this portion repeats after certain time. Like it is also here, it is also here. So Strava calculates your lat long positions at a certain time, and it uh, writes it into the GPX file. So we plotted this GPX file on a map, which I will show in a few minutes. So these lat long points will be actually on the map. So when we plot the whole ride, it will be a map of scatter points. Uh, this is the our dashboard running on a local host. So it is basic layout. So from here we can choose the ride. Currently the default ride is this one. Then this is for yearly and monthly analysis, and this is view on map feature. So if we click yes, then it takes a time to update, and here is the map of the ride. So this is the complete route to and from the starting position. So if we zoom in into it, so as we can see, this is the scatter points. So lat long points are seen here, but if we zoom out completely, then it resembles a route. So this is the ride details. So for this particular ride, the type is ride. This is the timestamp, and this is the day. Then speed, average speed and maximum speed are this. The distance covered and the elevation. What is your average elevation and what is the maximum elevation? This is the route details. So we have divided the total GPX coordinate into two. So the first half is the first half route, and the second half is called the second half route. So and this is the complete route. And same way, this is the speed, distance, and elevation plot for the complete ride. So for this particular graph, this is the speed, distance, and elevation graph, and this is also for the first half and this is for the second half. So if we combine these two, we will get this graph. And for other ride, let's see this one. So as seen, the graph is changed, the route is changed. So this is the starting point of the route, and here is the ending point, as we can see. From here to here, the first half is there, and from here to here, the second half. So this is the whole route, and we can see that there are straight lines in this speed, distance, and elevation. This is because of data loss. So it is possible uh, because of satellites. So if the rider's mobile phone is not under the satellite coverage, then it will obviously be data leak, data loss. As seen, here are also some data losses. And due to often sometimes due to data loss, we can see some spikes also. So one at particular time, it can also be a higher spike than routine spikes. And this is the yearly and monthly analysis. If we click on yes, uh, the current year is selected is 2021, and the current month is zero because we are seeing the rides from all months. So for the 2021 year, whole year, from starting from 3rd January to 6th August, this is the complete graph of distance and speed. And if we select only January month of 2021, so there are only uh, 7 rides in the whole month, 7 to 8 rides in the whole month. So for this particular ride on 16th January, the distance covered is 71 kilometers, and the speed average, the speed is average speed. So average speed was 10 kilometer per hour.
You
And
have like about 4 more minutes if you want to take questions and stuff.
yes, sir, we are done. So any questions?
Yeah, does anyone have any questions? You can ask. And while we're waiting, I have a quick question. So is your
Yes.
project like open source, or I mean, you have a place or a link that you can share?
No, sir. We have currently not published it to GitHub,
Okay.
but we
Do you
are.
plan to?
Yes, we are planning to do that soon. And we are also trying to implement different machine learning algorithms to make it a predictive model. So user can enter the distance and distance and the we can take the day. So the model will predict the route. So we are trying to do that currently.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay, I have one more question. I'm just curious. I
Yes.
mean, 70
Okay.
kilometers in one day is a lot of cycling, right? Is there a competition or something like that? Or
No,
Uh,
sir. Actually, our professor is very enthusiastic.
okay.
Yeah, often he has completed up to 100 kilometers also.
Yeah, I saw 200 kilometers. Okay, so that's real
Yeah,
data. Okay,
yes, sir.
fine. Fascinating.
yeah. So those are century rides.
Yes, sir.
How long does it take typically? Yeah, 10 kilometers in 10 hours, is it? 100 kilometers.
Uh,
Yeah, sir. It depends
yes,
on the
sir.
speed and elevation profile. So if the road is very slopy and elevation is very high, so it will take more time to complete the ride.
Okay. All right. So if our next speakers are here, we request them to
Yes.
start sharing
So
their
again,
screen.
no, they are not.
Yes,
Rashmi, if you could, whoever is going first,
yes, sir.
anyone out of the two, if you could just share your screen.
Okay. So anyway,
In the
thank you, Harsh
meantime,
and Om.
yeah.
Thank you for your really
Thank you
nice
very
talk.
much, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for
We still have
this.
a couple of minutes, so if someone has a question, you can
Yeah, we
let
are
me know.
open for that.
Yes, sir.
Sir, is my screen visible?
Yes, it is.